Hi, Pat. Were you inside our house again today?
Why, yes. You gave me the keys so I can come and go as I please, didn't you? You don't have to make it sound like I snuck into your home.
I did give you the keys, but I had asked you to stop it, didn't I?
Stop what?
First, to enter our house without me knowing. I gave you those keys in case of an emergency. And 2, to stop throwing away the food I cooked. Simon just called me and asked me why all the food is gone.
Oh, you don't call that cooking. It tasted awful. So I tossed it away before my grandson eats it. Just because my son is in Asia for his new project doesn't mean you should stop making decent meals for Simon.
Pat, I've had enough of this. It's rude and inappropriate. And now Simon has to wait for me to come home to eat a supper.
It's inevitable. It's better than having to eat your cooking. My poor grandson deserves to be fed with proper food. Aren't you concerned for his health?
I am now because he has nothing to eat. Why are you doing this? You make my life so difficult these days.
If you think so, you need to either learn how to cook or quit working so late. Don't blame it on me. I'm trying to teach you a lesson.
You're being ridiculous. I work hard to support my family, and yet you treat me so disrespectfully. Besides, I gave you those keys in case Simon needed an adult to stay with him. Not because you can go inside when nobody is home and go through our refrigerator. If you can't respect what I ask of you, then give me back those keys.
No! What is wrong with you? You are making it sound like I'm a horrible person. You can't talk to your mother-in-law like that.
What is wrong with me? What if I went into your house without telling you? Or if I threw away the food you cooked for your family?
Daisy, why don't you get it? Can't you see that I'm doing this for your own sake? So that you can become a better mother and wife?
No, I don't understand.
Your husband is not around, and you are very busy with work. So you've been slacking as a homemaker.
I'm not slacking. I'm doing what's most efficient for my family.
A good mother doesn't do what's most efficient. She does what's best for her family, period. Ugh, see, this is why you need someone to snap you back to reality.
Maybe back in your days, but not in the 21st century. I don't need you to snap me back to the old ways. Besides, even if any of what you say are true, you don't just get to throw away people's meals like that. Why can't you see how rude that is?
There is no point in saving horrible food. Plus, you get the better idea if I throw it away, don't you? It's effective discipline.
Discipline? You have no business disciplining me.
I have no choice, do I? No matter how many times I tell you to learn how to cook, you just don't listen. Don't listen. I'll say it again. I'm doing this for you, so get cracking.
Okay, I get your point. But that does not give you the right to treat me this way. I'm asking you nicely to stop it, please.
I will think about it when I think your cooking's become better. If you don't like what I'm doing, then start practicing. Daisy, the food you cooked was horrible again. I made sure it went into the trash.
What? Today?
Yes, today. What do you mean?
I don't get it. How did you get inside?
Through the front door? How else would I get inside your house?
I changed the lock. You should only have the old keys. What the hell did you do?
Oh, well, you got me for a second. I was so confused when your door wouldn't open. I stood there like an idiot for a while.
Then how did you get in? Nothing special?
Thankfully, your son had an early dismissal today, so he came home shortly after. So I just had him open the door. And I already went to the shop to make a copy.
Hold on a minute. You made a copy? Without my consent? You're joking, right?
Of course I'm not. Do you need to see it to believe it? Surely you're not so dumb to realize I'm only doing what is necessary.
Give me a break. How many lines are you going to cross? Why did you be?
Because I need the keys to check your cooking. Why else?
I changed the lock so you would stop doing that. I seriously don't understand why you keep doing this. It's outrageous. You're unbelievable.
Daisy, you need to stop that attitude right now. How many times do I have to tell you that I'm doing this for you? You are really too stupid to understand, aren't you? Ugh, you are being ridiculously rude to your mother-in-law.
I'm the one being rude? First of all, I have never asked you to check my cooking. And now you've used my son to get what you want? None of this is acceptable!
Daisy, you are not listening to me. I come down to your house all the time, despite my busy schedule, for yours. You should be thanking me, but all you do is complain.
You are the one who is not listening. Why would you continue to do something I've asked you to stop? I have nothing to be thankful of.
Ugh, you are so selfish. I am tired of hearing you complain. You shouldn't have changed the locks without telling me. I only did what is necessary to look out for my grandson.
You've lost your mind, Pat.
I have never been so clear-headed. If I didn't come to your house today, your son would have eaten garbage. Do you really want that for him? I saved his day.
I've really had enough now. I can't go on like this anymore.
Well then, just listen to what I'm saying. You should stop fighting and do as I say. And have some cash ready tomorrow.
Cash? For the keys?
I had to go make copies because of you. Have it ready on the table.
Fine, then I will.
Daisy, the food you cooked was horrible again. I made sure it went into the trash.
What? Today?
Yes, today. What do you mean?
I don't get it. How did you get inside?
Through the front door? How else would I get inside your house?
I changed the lock. You should only have the old keys. What the hell did you do?
Oh, well, you got me for a second. I was so confused when your door wouldn't open. I stood there like an idiot for a while.
Then how did you get in? Nothing special?
Thankfully, your son had an early dismissal today, so he came home shortly after. So I just had him open the door. And I already went to the shop to make a copy.
Hold on a minute. You made a copy? Without my consent? You're joking, right?
Of course I'm not. Do you need to see it to believe it? Surely you're not so dumb to realize I'm only doing what is necessary.
Give me a break. How many lines are you going to cross? Why did you be?
Because I need the keys to check your cooking. Why else?
I changed the lock so you would stop doing that. I seriously don't understand why you keep doing this. It's outrageous. You're unbelievable.
Daisy, you need to stop that attitude right now. How many times do I have to tell you that I'm doing this for you? You are really too stupid to understand, aren't you? Ugh, you are being ridiculously rude to your mother-in-law.
I'm the one being rude? First of all, I have never asked you to check my cooking. And now you've used my son to get what you want? None of this is acceptable.
Daisy, you are not listening to me. I come down to your house all the time, despite my busy schedule, for yours. You should be thanking me, but all you do is complain.
You are the one who is not listening. Why would you continue to do something I've asked you to stop? I have nothing to be thankful of.
Ugh, you are so selfish. I am tired of hearing you complain. You shouldn't have changed the locks without telling me. I only did what is necessary to look out for my grandson.
You've lost your mind, Pat.
I have never been so clear-headed. If I didn't come to your house today, your son would have eaten garbage. Do you really want that for him? I saved his day.
I've really had enough now. I can't go on like this anymore.
Well then, just listen to what I'm saying. You should stop fighting and do as I say. And have some cash ready tomorrow.
Cash? For the keys?
I had to go make copies because of you. Have it ready on the table.
Fine, then I will. Pat, did you go into my house again? The necklace my late mother gave me is gone.
What? No, I have no idea where it is. Stop blaming everything on me.
Oh, okay, sorry about that. I guess you're right. I shouldn't make everything your fault.
We agree on something for once. I have stayed out of your life ever since Brittany yelled at me, and yet you think I've done something. You must be heartless.
I'm sorry, Pat. I should have trusted you. Well, then I guess I'll have to confirm the camera.
What camera?
The surveillance camera.
You have a surveillance camera in your house?
Yes, Brittany bought it for us, actually. She wanted to have it in case something happens.
You're joking, right? Where are they installed?
Well, we couldn't cover every corner of the house, but there's one in the living room and also my bedroom. Oh, and by the front door, of course.
Does it have footage from yesterday? Have you seen any of it?
It saves up to 2 hours, so yes, yesterday's footage is still in it. I haven't checked anything yet, though. Is there a problem?
Not particularly. What will you do if there's someone in the footage? What if it's someone you know? You're not going to trouble the police, are you?
Well, I'm definitely reporting it to the police. It's stealing upon intrusion.
Would that mean arrest?
I guess so. It's a crime, isn't it? But I'm sure the thief that stole my belongings know the risks.
Daisy, I'm coming clean, because you'll find out once you see the footage. I did take your necklace. I'm very sorry.
Oh, so it was you. Why did you do such a thing?
You told Brittany what I've been doing. Oh, I didn't think my own daughter would be so hard on me. So, I was kind of upset.
I see. And you're telling me all this because...
I have your necklace. I will give it back right away. So, please, don't report me to the police.
I most certainly will. Why did you think I would cut you some slack?
Because I am your family, and I said I'm sorry. I will return your necklace today. So there's nothing to report, is there?
You surprised me with your positive thinking, Pat. What you've been doing to me all this time and what you've done now is more than enough for me to report you. Suck it up, you're not getting away with this.
What about my son? What is he saying? He would never do such a thing to his own mother.
He says he's had enough too. No one has your back.
You are lying. I'm his mother.
He was furious to find out what you've been doing to me. And now he's disowned you. You should have seen it coming, Pat. But you didn't because you were too busy throwing away my food. Too bad you're the one being tossed away now. I called the police right after our last conversation. Pat was taken into custody and arrested for criminal intrusion and theft. She spent a couple of days in a cell before being released. My husband came back from Asia a couple of weeks later, and we moved away so that she could not bother us anymore. I don't think we'll ever see her again. Life without her is very peaceful. In fact, my husband and I reflect back and find it funny that we didn't get rid of her sooner. Unfortunately for Pat, things turned out the way it did because she lacked the imagination that we would cut her out if we really wanted to. She had become so close-minded that she couldn't realize her own children would leave her. And she got backlashed for not using the chance Brittany gave her. Sometimes I wonder if she now understands the mistake she's made. I'll never find out, but I don't mind.
Hi, honey. Hope you're not too busy at work right now.
Not really. I'm on my break at the moment. How are your preparations for the trip going?
I'm rounding up. In the next few hours, everything will be set.
Good.
I've prepared enough food to last you the 3 days I'll be on the business trip. The washing machine is also up and running, so you'll be able to wash your clothes if you feel like it. All the plates are clean, but with the dishwasher, you'll be able to wash each plate you use immediately after eating. That way, nothing will pile up.
Jesus, why are you calling them off to me one by one? Am I a child? I know how to take care of myself.
I'm sorry, it's just nerves, that's all. This is a big thing for me, and if all goes well, I could get that promotion I've been eyeing.
That promotion is the only reason I'm agreeing to this trip. Esther, once you get a raise, our standard of living will get better.
There's a lot riding on this trip, Nick, not just the extra pay I stand to gain. This could be a great advancement in my career.
I'm sure it will, but seriously, I don't need your litany of chores to keep me informed. I won't be doing any of those things anyway. I've spoken to my sister. She'll be coming over.
Your sister? Brea?
Yes, she'll be coming over for the period of time you'll be gone. You should tell her everything you just told me.
Is that really necessary? There are basic things that everyone can do themselves. Why involve your sister? I'm sure she has something better to do.
On the contrary, she's happy to help. She said she needed a change of scenery anyway, and my place would be good.
She doesn't have to come, Nick. You can handle everything yourself. Nothing about all this is difficult.
Why handle it myself when I can have someone do it for me? It's called delegating. Just buzz off. I have to go now. I'll talk to you when I get home. Esther? Come on. Are you mad at me?
Hi, Nick. Are you there?
Yeah. Are you back yet? What took you so long?
I've just walked through the door right now. Didn't Brea come to stay with you?
Oh, she did, but she was barely home. It was as if she was not even in the house.
Are you sure about that? Because what I'm seeing here shows that she was very much at home. Nick, the house is upside down. None of the dishes are washed. How are they all dirty? I was just gone for 3 days. How did you and Brea use them all?
Oh, she mentioned something about inviting some friends over. No harm. You know how she can be.
Oh, she brought strangers into our home? And she didn't have the courtesy to clean up after her friends?
It's not that big of a deal, Esther. It's just dishes. You can wash them, right? Besides, if you'd been around, they wouldn't have piled up like that. Were you expecting me to wash them?
I was expecting you to call your sister to order. The reason she came here was to help you clean the house. But she did none of that. I just checked. The washing machine is filled with dirty laundry. For the past 3 days, you've been chucking your clothes in and doing nothing? How hard can it be to push a simple button?
This is my problem with you, Esther. You're barely back and you're already finding issues to argue about. What'll it take you to simply do the dishes and laundry? Since it's so easy, then do it. Brea says she's tired. Am I gonna force her to do chores? You know how tiring they can be.
Oh, they're tiring for your sister who does nothing, but perfectly okay for me who just returned from a trip? Come on, Nick. Is this fair? And why is my room all scattered? Did someone sleep in my bed?
Yeah, Brea stayed there. She said she liked your room better than the guest bedroom.
And you just allowed her in?
Was I supposed to say no?
Are you really asking me that?
Just stop all this, okay? I'm really not in the mood. When work ends, I'll come home. Hopefully by then, you will be in a better mood.
Nick, we need to talk.
I'm busy. Can't talk right now.
You're on break at this time. I know. And that's why I'm texting you.
Shouldn't you be working?
I'm on break as well. We need to talk about your sister.
What did she do this time around?
Nothing. It's just that it's been 2 days since I returned from my trip, and Brea is showing no sign of returning home yet.
Returning? To where?
What do you mean? To her house.
Brea lives with us now. She's had issues with her boyfriend and he kicked her out.
She's living with us? How can she even be having boyfriend-related issues already? Didn't she break up with Chad last month? And can't she go and stay with your mother?
No, this is Boyd. They started dating 2 weeks ago, and he's a total douchebag. Anyway, she's staying with us from now on. She doesn't want to stay at Ma's.
But why didn't you tell me about this?
Must have skipped my mind. Sorry.
Seriously? How can something like this skip your mind? Also, when is she moving to the guest room? Because I'm tired of sleeping with her. She keeps kicking me when she sleeps, disrupting my sleep.
Well, if it's that bad, just move to the guest room.
What? Do you want me to vacate my own room for her?
Well, you're the one having problems, not her. Use your head, dummy. This is simple logic. If this is all you want to talk about, I'll be getting back to work now. Brea is living with us now. There's nothing you can say that'll change that.
Nick, I'm not done talking. Nick! Hi, Brea. How are you doing?
Hey sis, what's up?
I'm doing okay. What are you up to?
I'm getting ready to step out. There's this spot my girlfriend's just discovered. It's insane. We want to check it out before everyone else gets wind of it.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun. Brea, I'm searching for one of my purses. I wanted to ask if you took it by mistake.
What purse? More like, did I steal it? Are you calling me a thief?
I'm sorry, that's not what I meant. Just answer the question, because there's something valuable in that purse. And that's all I'm after. You can keep the purse if you want.
Well, I didn't take your precious purse. You know, just because you're married to my brother doesn't give you the right to call me a thief.
I didn't call you a thief. Besides, you've been taking my stuff ever since you started living with us. Is it because I said nothing?
I borrowed your stuff. Stop exaggerating.
Yeah? And how many of them have you returned?
Quit interrogating me, okay? I didn't take your stupid purse. Now, leave me alone.
So you really didn't take it?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
That's it? Esther? Nothing else?
Nick, it's your sister again.
My god, Esther, can you just leave my sister alone?
How can I? When she chooses to torment me. She stole my purse and told me that she didn't take it. Why would she do that to me?
Steal? This is my sister you're talking about, Esther. Why would she steal from you?
I don't know. but she has been doing it since she stepped foot in this house. I've been telling you, but you've done nothing about it.
Come on, you're both like sisters. What if she borrows your stuff from time to time?
When you borrow something, you ask the owner first. Your sister never asks, she just takes. And she never uses them well. Any cloth of mine that she wears will become loose, and many of them even tear.
That's no reason to accuse her of stealing.
She took my purple purse. I asked her about it, and she said she didn't take it. That's lying and stealing.
If she said no, then she didn't do it. You can't be careless at times. I'm sure you lost it somewhere, but want to pin it on the poor girl.
You sure about that? So then, explain this picture.
What is this?
That's your sister at a restaurant, and that's my purse with her. She actually posted this on her social media. Nick, if the drive I left in that purse should get lost, I will never forgive your sister.
Relax, okay? She probably took it by mistake.
You always have an explanation for everything your sister does. Nothing I say is getting through.
Just relax. When she returns, we'll fix this.
No. Since you don't listen to me anymore, it's time for me to fix it. I'll handle it now.
What does that mean?
You're about to find out. Brea, why did you lie to me about taking the purse?
Are you still on about this? Come on, give it up already.
I saw your picture on Facebook. You took my purse.
Oh, I just wanted to borrow it, that's all. Stop your bugging, okay? I'll bring it back to you. No stress.
The purse is not my main concern. The flash drive that was in the purse. Do you have it?
Flash? The one with the gold-plated covering?
Yes, that one. Please tell me you have it.
I saw it when I got down from the cab. By then it was too late to return it.
Answer my question, Brea. Do you have the flash?
Okay, you might want to calm down for this.
What?
I just checked my purse. I can't find the flash.
What do you mean? What happened to it?
I think it must have slipped out when the purse slid off my shoulder. But no worries, it's just a flash. I'm sure you can afford 1,000 more.
Excuse me, this is not about the flash, you dummy. It's what's in the flash. Do you know what your carelessness just cost me?
Why are you being so rude? If it's such a big deal, my brother will replace it for you. Why are you making it seem like I'm the first person on earth to lose something? It's not fair.
It seems you and your brother have conspired to frustrate me, but I'm done with all this. No more.
Why are you so strung up about a flash drive? Ease up a little bit, will you?
Esther, I just got home. Where the hell are you?
I'm at the hotel, Nick.
Hotel? Doing what?
I'll be staying there from now.
Come on, is this still about the purse? I thought she apologized already.
I can't stand either you or your sister right now. She didn't, by the way, but that's not the point. She took a purse that she wasn't supposed to take and lost my flash drive. Do you know what the drive contained? It had all the data and information I gathered on my business trip. The main reason I went on that trip was stored on the flash drive, which your sister so stupidly misplaced.
Okay, I know this might be hard, but she's your sister as well. You have to forgive her.
She's not my sister. She's your sister. If she was mine, believe me, she would not have grown up this way. With nothing to show for my trip, I'm now being accused of wasting company funds. It's as if I went on this trip to have fun. Thanks to your sister, I lost my shot at a promotion. And pending the disciplinary hearing, I might get fired or even demoted.
It can't be all that bad. Are you sure you're not exaggerating again?
Seriously? You know what? I'm done with you and your sister. Nothing will make me return to that house. You want her in my room? She can have it. She can have anything at all she wants. I just want you both out of my life.
Out of your life? What do you mean, Esther?
I'm filing for divorce first thing tomorrow morning. I won't be with a man who finds it hard to call his sister in line, but is perfectly happy to do it to me, his wife.
I'm sorry, okay? Can we move past this?
No, you'll get the papers soon, and don't try to delay this or there'll be hell to pay.
Esther, can we at least talk about this? I know I wronged you, but don't just leave me.
Goodbye, Nick.
Esther, hold on. What hotel are you in?
I blocked Nick and Brea from my life and tried to get myself back in order. Fortunately, the mishap didn't cost me my job, but it did cost me the promotion I had been looking forward to. And my 1-month salary was split into 2. This hurt me, but there was nothing I could do. It only served to make me hurt all the more. Nick and Brea lived together for a while, but soon I learned that he eventually kicked her out when she made life unbearable for him. He tried getting me back, but there was nothing he could say to make me change my mind. I was interested only in making myself happy, and I'm doing just that.